Hey there, Heather. Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another time travel tennis tournament. We're doing the ladies B group to qualify for the Grand Ladies Tour. Live from Brussels, the clay court. So the top 24 ladies in each of the four ladies things move on to the 96 Lady Grand Ladies Tour for better or for worse. Yeah, of course, if you win your round of 32 matches at 16 ladies, how are you going to get the final eight? Well, simple. You have to do well in losing and all that. Three women, Steffi Graf, Helena Sokova, and Ivan Gulagon, lost in three sets. But because they did well in losing in the third set, they get wildcard matches, even though they were upset by Ivanovic, Wade, and Wozniacki, respectively. Now, we have four more matches to worry about, including the two Belgians, obviously. Kim Clijsters will go second, Chusininen will go fourth and last. So obviously, if you win your match, you're going on to the Grand Ladies Tour. Martinez is going to be coming. Davenport, Everett, Tracy Oster, Hingis, Serena, Wozniacki, Azarenka, Sharapova, Virginia Wade, Ivanovic, and Monica Seles. So our first of our four matches will be Sanchez Vicario taking on Iva Mioli. Mioli did not win a tournament. She got to many semifinals. She got to three: LA, Kansas, and Germany. Grand Slam, she only won one match. So she hasn't done much. Mioli went to Brazil, beat Morozova to move on to this stage. Sanchez Vicario got a bye because she won at the Canadian Open in Toronto. I was in Montreal, but that's the players. She got to two quarterfinals in the Grand Slams, France and Australia. Nice job. In France, she was number 9. She beat Testu, Toziet, and Dokic. A little too easy for um, her path, but then Steffi Graf beat her, saying that she basically didn't deserve it. In Toronto, at number 9, she beat Morozova, Huber, Reed, Sharapova, and Serena. Big win over Serena to get to the tournament automatically. And in Australia, she was number 8. She beat Rusiki, Castles, and Kuznetsova before Martina taught her a thing or two. Here we go.
Quiet please. Sanchez Vicario to serve. First game. Play.
Here we go.
15 love. 30 love. Out. 40 love. Out. 40-15. Game. Sanchez Vicario. First game.
15-minute rule.
15 love. 15 all. Out. 30-15. 40-15. Game. Majoli. One game all. First set. Love 15. Love 30. Love 40. Game. Majoli. Majoli leads 2-1. First set. Out. 15 love. Out. 30 love. 40 love. 40 15. Out. 40 30. Game, Majoli. Majoli leads 3 games to 1 first set.
Well, did Maioli beat Sanchez Vicario? No, she won the first set but lost the next two. Sanchez Vicario wins this match. Big one for her. But actually, good news from Maioli is that because she won a set. She lost in 3 sets, but because Maioli did lose in the third set, and there's only 3 more matches left, she would be the 4th lady to lose in 3 sets. So 4, and then say the other 3 matches go 3 sets, so that's 7. So she's definitely in. Remember, you need 8 wild cards. So thanks to that, Maioli may have lost to Sanchez, but she does get the 3 sets, and Maioli will get into the Grand Women's Tour. Next up, Kim Clijsters, the Belgian, will face Jen Capriati. Clijsters got in because she won the Clay Court Championship in week 13. She got to the Sweet 16 in Australia. Well, in Indy, she was number 13. She beat Dimitrova, Davenport, Pierce, Kuznetsova, and then Monica Seles to move on. And in Australia, she did beat Reed and Bassett before taking down by Steffi Graf. Jen Capriati went to 3 finals: Fort Lauderdale, U.S. Indoors, in Oklahoma, but not won a title. She got to the Sweet 16 at Wimbledon. Well, she beat Testude and Sharapova before Gigi Fernandez beat her somehow. And Jen she's done decently. She beat Pam Shriver to get this far. See what happens.
Quiet please. Clijsters to serve. First game. Play. $15 love. 30 love. 40 love. Out. Game, Clijsters. First game. Out. Love 15. 15 all. Out. 30 15. Out. 30 all. Out. 40 30. Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage, Clijsters. Deuce. Advantage, Capriati. Out. Deuce. Advantage, Clijsters. Game, Clijsters. Clijsters leads 2 games to love first set. Out. 15 love. 30 love. 40 love. 40 15. 40 30. Game Clijsters. Clijsters leads 3 games to love first set.
So Clijsters looks pretty dominant against Capriati, so no problems there. Well, no problems there. 6-3, 6-2. So Clijsters wins, and Capriati sucks so badly, she is OUT. So she'll be walking for the bench. Yeah, she only won 5 games, so Capriati will not make it through. Whereas people like Kerry Reed and Kathy Jordan still have a chance because they at least took it to a tiebreak. Capriati only won 5 games off of Clijsters. Second last, we have Venus at number 4. She takes on Mary Pierce, the turncoat, as I call her. Well, Pierce won the Dutch Trophy week 27. Wait, Grand Slams. She got to the semis in the U.S. Open. Yeah, so at number 28, she upset Clijsters, then beat Morozova, Mrezmo, and Maliva to get to the semifinals where Navratilova was waiting. And she won the Dutch Trophy, beating Caroline Bassett, Jelena Dokic, Wendy Turnbull, Sue Parker, and Caroline Wozniacki. Oh no, wait, hang on, sorry. So Mary Pierce did have to qualify. Yeah, she had to have a qualifying match, and she beat Li Na in 3 sets. Okay, Venus. She won at Edgbaston and won one of the Grand Slams. She won Wimbledon. So Edgbaston in week 10. She beat Austin, Garrison, Virginia, and Davenport to get here. And then, Grand Slams, you're allowed to win a tournament, weekly tournament, and go to a Grand Slam and compete. And that's what she did. She was number 8. She beat Reed, Barker, and Manikova, then beat Martina and Serena. Yeah, beat her sister. And then in the final, she beat Steffi Graf in 3 sets. Graf was the only one to take a set off her. So nice job by Venus.
Quiet plays Pierce to serve.
Well,
First
Pierce,
game.
to me, is a turncoat
Play.
because she played for Canada for junior events and could have been the best Canadian woman around in the 90s. Caroline Bassett in the 80s, and Judy Bouchard and all that. And what's her face? Andreescu. But no, she didn't want to do that. Fuck that. Anyway, here we go.
$15 love. 30 love. 30 15. 30 all. 40 30. 'Out. Deuce. Advantage Pierce. Out. Game Pierce. First game. Out. Love 15. Out. 15 all. 30-15. 40-15. Game, Williams. 1 game all, first set. Out. Love, 15. 15 all. Out. Out. 15-30. 30 all. Out. 40-30. Game, Pierce. Pierce leads 2 games to 1, first set.
Minutes. Okay, 12 minutes. Pierce up 2-1.
Out. Love, 15. 15 all. Out. $30-15. 30 all. Out. 40-30. Game, Williams. 2 games all, first set.
Pearson Venus 2-2. Auto play, and it will be Venus 6-3, 6-3. So Pierce got 6. I don't think that's enough. No, that's not enough. So Venus wins and by 6 points. Yeah, Pierce did not do enough to make me want to give her a wildcard chance. So Pierce is fucked. Next up will be lastly Henin versus Ai Sukiyama. Shustine won 2 titles. Sukiyama won. Shustine won at LA and Italy. Someone stupidly decided she won week 4 in Italy, beating Dimitrova, Sina, Hingis, Sabina, and Navratilova. That somehow, in some way, well, in the Grand Slam, she got to the quarters in the U.S. Open. In week 14, they're like, well, she has to get in. I'm like, wait a minute, she's won a tournament. She beat at clay court. She lost Kornikova, fine. She beat Jazovic, beat Caparetta by injury, Dimitrova, Serena, and Lisa Raymond. Like, you're not supposed to give her 2. The U.S. Open, she was ranked number 8. She beat Dokic, Raymond, and Sukova before Steffi beat her. Ai Sugiyama won the Florida Open week 26. Got to the Sweet 16 in Australia, being Pierce and Shareva before losing to Hingis. But yeah, Sugiyama-san had to face Rosie Castles and beat her to move on.
Quiet, please. Sugiyama to serve. First game. Play.
In case you're wondering, I think there are a couple of girls that are still with a chance. Right? I think. You think so? Like, yeah, Sugiyama still has a chance. Maliva, Reed, and Jordan still kind of have a chance. I don't know how to figure that out. Might have to resurrect one lady, but
15 love. $30 love. 40 love. 40-15. Out. Game, Sugiyama. First game. 15 love,
out, out,
15 all,
out, out,
30 15,
out,
40 15, Forty 30,
out,
deuce,
out,
advantage, Sugiyama. Game, Sugiyama. Sugiyama leads 2 games to love, first set. Love 15, 15 all,
out,
15 30, 30 all, 40 30, deuce, advantage, Sugiyama. Game, Sugiyama. Sugiyama leads 3 games to love, first set.
Sugiyama 3-0. This is amazing. It's even more amazing. Wow, even more amazing that Henin came back to win. Sugiyama won the first set. It was like amazing. Sugiyama is going to pull off the upset, but Henin wins 7-6, 6 bagel. So Sugiyama gets bageled by Henin. But the good news for Sugiyama is that because she lost in 3 sets, Sugiyama will get a wildcard spot into the Grand Ladies Tour. Good for her. So 5 ladies. Sugiyama, Maioli, Steffi, Sukova, and Gulagon lost their matches, but will get in. Now the question on everyone's lips is who else? Well, I know Jordan and Reed. Yeah, I know Jordan and Reed are in because they both lost 6 matches. But yeah, Jordan forced Everett to a tiebreak and Reed forced Hingis to a tiebreak because of that. Because they did force their opponents to a tiebreak. Oh, and also Maliva too. Yeah, Maliva forced Sharapova to a tiebreak. Because of that, Maliva, Reed, and Jordan get the 3 last wildcard spots. So big job for Kathy Jordan. She was the second last person put in this qualifying match tournament. She ends up beating Kimiko Date Crumb, and then she puts Everett to a tiebreak, and it's good enough for one of the 8 wildcard spots. The other ladies faltered by the wayside. Put up 16 names. Martina, Gulagon, the 24 names. And then Venus, Sukova 5, Sanchez 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So the 24 ladies who are in the Grand Ladies Tour, thanks to Ladies B, are Martina Navratilova, Ivan Gulagon, Justina Nen, Venus Williams, Elena Sukova, Arancha Sanchez Vicario, Victoria Azarenka, Kim Kleisters, Lindsay Davenport, Chris Everett, Steffi Graf, Martina Hingis, Serena Williams, Maria Sharapova, Monica Seles, Anna Ivanovic, Tracy Austin, Ai Sukiyama, Virginia Wade, Maggie Maliva, Caroline Wozniacki, Iva Mioli, Kerry Reed, and Catherine Jordan. Now, there were three ladies who actually have the double, like they're in two tournaments. Azarenka is in the ladies B and the 2020s. Maliva is in ladies B and C, and Kuznetsova is also in the 2020 and B. Well, Kuznetsova lost, so Kuznetsova only gets one chance. Maliva and Azarenka can make it through the 2020, but they'll probably, or in the ladies C, but they'll probably be judged, and then we'll probably figure something out. We'll probably take something out. All right. So now we'll go to the Sweet 16 because it's worth something. Because remember, if you win this tournament, you'll get a seed from 1 to 4, no matter what, in the Grand Ladies Tour. 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Second is 5. If you're runner up, you're 5 to 8. If you're third, you're 9 to 12, and you're fourth, 13 to 16. So here we go. All right. So in round 2, Lindsay Davenport pulled off the upset on Navratilova. Big win for Davenport. So Navratilova will not be a seed in the Grand Ladies Tour. And it will be Tracy Austin who will deal with Davenport in the quarterfinals, being Chris Everett. So, man, Davenport or Austin will be at least a top 16 seed in the Grand Ladies Tour because Davenport and Austin semifinals. Schustine and then Arnan took down Sanchez Vicario in 3 sets, giving Belgium something to cheer about. And Hingis beat Serena to face Henin in the next round. So Serena will not be a top 16 seed in the Grand Ladies Tour. Azarenka beat Waz in 3. And Virginia, big win over Sharapova. So it's Wade Azarenka. The Battle of the Victorias. Well, the Battle of the V's. V's nuts. Kleisters shocks Venus Williams to move on to Belgium's happiness. And it will be Monica who will face Kleisters. She beat Ivanovic quite easily. Quarterfinals, 2 unseeded players left. Tracy Austin beats Davenport 6-4, 6-4, so she's in the semifinals. Virginia Wade loses to Azarenka. In fact, well, Henin beats Hingis, so it's Henin versus Austin, and it is Kleisters versus Azarenka. She beats Monica. Big job. Henin and Kleisters are in. Azarenka and Austin. Now, it actually is going to be big for Azarenka because she's also in the 2020s. But Azarenka is a semifinalist, meaning she's a top 16 seed. So I think Azarenka in the 2020s will have to lose or something like that. We'll have to figure something out. But yeah, Azarenka is in the 2020 thing, right? Yes, she is. Yeah, she's in 2020 and she's ranked number 11. So Azarenka technically has to have matches be simulated on her behalf. But of course, you know, that's going to be hard and all that. But yeah, Azarenka is a guaranteed top 16 seed. So that means in the 2020s, she's automatically disqualified in a sense. Anyhow, Tracy Austin, being the only unseeded player left, loses to Henin. Is it Henin Kleisters? The answer is yes, it is. Should have figured. So Henin versus Kleisters in the final. Unreal. Of course it would happen. Now, both Austin and Azarenka lost in straight sets. But Azarenka, because she's a seed, will actually get the 9 to 12. So Azarenka is a 9 to 12. And Austin is a 13 to 16 seed in the first tournament, no matter what. They'll have to figure it out. Henin Kleisters, who wins? Funk. It is Justine Henin, set 5, 4, 6, 7, 5, 4, 6, 6, 3. So the Battle of Belgium and Justine Henin will be a 1 to 4 seed. Darren freaking T. Kleisters, not too bad herself. 5 to 8. So Kleisters will be a top 8 seed no matter what. So yeah, the love of the Belgium Waffles. And Henin does her job, beating Kleisters and giving Belgium something to cheer about. So yeah, the 8 wild cards and all that. So that's how the ladies play out. There's 24 ladies per thing. So it was magic. I mean, come on. If we didn't have that, if you look at it, if we didn't have the the tie break, if we didn't have the wild card tie break, the 8 extra names, Steffi Graf and Yvonne Goolagong would not have even be in the Grand Ladies Tour. They would have been booted. But no, because of the wild card, those two ladies are there. So we've done that. 24 ladies, making it from all races, colors, and creeds, and everything else in between. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.